Fortnite no build mode has brought my love back for the game. There was once a time where I could practice 4 hours a day on building and trying to be competitive, but it got too much, and that is why I actually left the game in the first place. But since no build came out, I cannot seem to put down Fortnite, and I've been having an absolute blast. Here's a glance at my lifetime Fortnite stats. You can see that my win percentage is over 20% in solos. That is pretty dang good if you ask me, and my KD just barely over 2. So you might wonder, how are you able to win so much while really only getting barely over 2 kills for every death? Well, let me show you. It's called bush camping. Now, bush camping is synonymously a bad thing in the Fortnite community, but for me, hey, I let the haters hate and I hide in the bush once I have some loot, and it typically amounts to a lot more wins than when I'm running around going crazy trying to get 10 kills in a game. It's just not realistic for the average gamer, and so for me, I don't strive for that. I strive to win, and I kind of have adopted a pacifist strategy. Here's my first 2 examples where I won back-to-back games while being solo in the final minutes. Now again, this is no build mode. One of these times, Bree had died, and so I was by myself in the final 10 or so. In the very next game, I actually spawned in accidentally, and I was in the middle of Rocket League. Now when my Rocket League game was over and I opened Fortnite, I was already mid-game and very confused on why am I alive? I mean, look at this. As I danced my way around bullets, not even knowing it, I was pretty much out of luck. I don't have a lot of loot in the time. I mean, people have already really looted up. So as I go through, I again adopt that pacifist strategy and get loot while I can, stay safe and stay out of sight. Now, whether that's typically high ground, you want high ground in Fortnite, especially no build, but you also kind of want to be hidden. Now, because to me, I don't care about how many kills I get. I just care about surviving, because the nature of the game is that you want to win. So when I see a bush, I invite it in and I say, let's go. Use your time in the bush to really observe your surroundings. I constantly am scanning around, trying to get a feel for where my potential threats are, who might be coming in on my territory. And obviously, if I am in the corner of a zone, I'm watching the zone as it comes in, because that is most likely where the enemies will be coming from. And even when I see an enemy, I take my time. I typically don't engage unless I absolutely need to. Now, if there is a 2v2 going on and the one team eliminates the other, at that time I will typically push. I will stalk the entire fight and try to kind of guess how low their health might be, and especially when both teams fight and the victor comes out with one knocked and one up, I will push with my heart out, because your chances are just so much better than trying to fight a 2v2 head on. Now at this stage of the game, there's only 2 people remaining, and they are both low at health, being that they just finished off the other last team. This is the perfect time to strike, and I don't feel bad at all for hiding through the final 10, final 20, because it leads me to the win. As I push, scan the area, and I could hear them healing, and they have the low ground. I have the high ground, and basically cards are in my hand. Even when they push, it is of no avail, because I have the ultimate advantage, especially in no build, where they cannot build on top of you. If you have the natural high ground of a house or a hill, typically you are in the advantage. Heading back to the first game where I won by myself in a duos, again, finding a cozy place inside a bush where nobody can see me, being strategic, not caring about my kill total, caring more so about the win. So as I hide in the bush, again, scanning my surroundings, making sure I know where every remaining player is, and once there is only one team remaining, right when they get that kill, that is the time to push and really just make your presence known. And this is where all my wins come from, because I'm not trying to be the highest kill leader. I just care about being strategic, hidden, and winning the game. If any of this video was fun for you and you think my pacifist insight to the game of Fortnite is interesting, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, because it would mean the whole world to me. Now, this is my very first video. I plan to drop a ton more content, so stay tuned. But until next time, bye!